Yo guys, welcome back to another video. My apologies, I don't know what I've been doing for the last few days. It's been like 3 or 4 days since I posted my last video. And what's kind of annoying is, you see my initial run. I had this goal since Friday for my Traitless. I was just trying to like improve it, of course. But in between, I've been slacking off. I don't know, it's not like me, it's not like me at all. But I'll post the score. I'll just post that run and then work on an improved strat and post that as the final strat in a day or two, because low-key is so frustrating. If you've played it, the bosses are so fast, they have a lot of HP. I think I've been trying for like an hour or two just recently, and I just can't kill off that wave 20 boss with this setup. This is the ideal setup in terms of what you want to use, but for my run, I ran this setup, just bring in Gohan instead of Ichigo. And my boss kills were very marginal, but if you guys manage things slightly better, you can have a better boss kill than me. And you'll see me place at the front, but I want you guys to place at the back, and I'll put like a screenshot on the screen where I want you guys to place. And yeah, just try follow and try place as far back as possible. It should make your run slightly smoother, because placing at the front is a lot harder than it seems, and yeah, it was not nice. But in terms of this team setup, I know I'm gonna get a lot of complaints, but there's not much I can do. I have okay, I have 3 Alucard Memories in this team, but I want to show you guys something. Okay, recently, I mean not recently, but like 4 days ago, yeah, I maxed out, and yeah, I'm just chilling with this, so don't shoot me. I got like some lucky pull. I should have recorded it because I would have made a nice YouTube short, but I didn't record it. Ignore the familiars, so ignore these 4 familiars. The only familiar you actually need is the Alucard Vanguard familiar. Then you're running Enthusiast Walk on him, Nami Memorial on Nami, DOT Amp on Urza, and Alucard, and then Gohan and Trunks. If you don't have the 2 Alucards here, you use Benimaru for Reze, and you use Reze's one for Griffith. And that's it for the team setup. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry I've been slacking. I'll do my best to improve my upload schedule for the upcoming, like, leading up to the update, and of course for the update as well. My bad for the long wait, and yeah, let's just get into this video. Alright, so you're gonna place your Nami, place your Griffith. So I know I showed placements for the back in the start of the video in the intro, and ideally that's what I want you guys to place, but you'll see me place at the front, and if you guys want to follow the front placements, go ahead and do that. I'll try and make another video within 2 days for an improved strat, because this strat is kind of chuddy. Should have posted that like a few days ago, but you know, I take responsibility, and it's my fault, you know. So you just try to follow what I do in terms of placing at the front. You're gonna place your Griffith, get him to Ice Sacrifice, place and sell that Urza right there, one wave 2, because as you guys do know, for Gohan, every 4 waves, you can, upon selling a unit, it loses a stock, and upon losing all 3 stocks, he revives as Trunks. And yeah, at this point, you're gonna place 2 reses here, this way to prime off all these enemies and kill them off. And yeah, what's nice about Trunks is he maxes himself, so you got a max unit instantly, which is very nice. And yeah, you're gonna use your Ice Sacrifice again. And constantly gonna have to keep placing reses, because my bad, it's very late, I'm kinda like yawning. But you're gonna keep placing your like other units just to make sure you kill these enemies off. And you're gonna make sure you're upgrading your Nami in between as well. It kind of is chuddy the way I'm placing and the way I'm upgrading for this run, but you'll see it works out kind of. Nothing crazy, but it's pretty ass, you know, as I can say. Yeah, I placed my Gohan at wave 6, and so one of the others. That way I'm on 1 stock now, and at wave 10 we'll do the same thing again. So I just want to deal with these enemies, make sure I max my Nami, which I forgot to do for some reason. But yeah, max my Nami, kill off these enemies, let them die off. I waste a lot of yen, but it's just me being chuddy, you know. And yeah, when you're Griffith Max, there should not be any more leaks at this point. You know, place your units in the optimal positions, just follow my placements. You know, make sure you get Urza placements correct as well. These are the one of the most important as well because middle Urza is buffing, right and left are going to be on dual list. And yeah, those two are going to be on dual list, the middle one always going to be on the buff. And yeah, you're going to turn auto skip off here just so you can like farm out these enemies and get all the yen from them. Because each enemy gives you 300 yen, so yeah, just kill as many enemies as you can. And so like wave 9, you know, make sure, wave 9, wave 10, you know, make sure your Gohan is placed in that ideal spot where you want him to transform. And yeah, you can see you sell your unit at wave 10, any unit that you place, and yeah, Gohan transforms to Trunks. You can place your other Alucard as well. And yeah, the wave 10 Makima should be killed off within range, ideally. You can see here, as of within range. If you're more yen efficient in terms of like your early game, you should have a lot of spare yen for this boss, for your Alucards. But you can see Makima dies off pretty easily, and now the wave 20 boss is the main issue. So from now to wave 20, there's not much I can say. It's just gonna be upgrading your units in terms of your Alucards, having some resis ready as well. So yeah, it's just chill for now. And yeah, you'll see us turn auto skip off soon. And the reason for this is so we can stack up Trunks' passive. Each basic attack he does, he gains 5% more damage up to 100% damage. And yeah, Griffith, we're gonna be sacrificing units to the Eclipse Demons, so he gets damage per per unit sacrificed. And then Alucard, as you know, his summons constantly buff his damage by each summon dying contributes 1%, right? So we're gonna be constantly popping his ability through auto skip off. That way our Alucards should get buffed and they should have more damage. So you can see Trunks' damage at 4.05%, which is 4.05x. You can see it keeps going up. Increases damage by 5% per basic attack. But yeah, you can see things are really slow. We're just letting damage build up. We're stacking damage from Alucard summons. There's not much to say, you know. it's gonna be very slow. And then like wave 18-ish, we'll turn auto skip on. The reason for this is so we can stack up the full demons and a lot of mobs at the front, and we'll nuke the boss with Resi. You see what I mean? And yeah, all times you want to make sure that your units are not getting deleted. Your main units, of course, being your Urzas and your Aliquads. If Trunks gets deleted, it's fine because he's gonna spawn back. But if like your Urzas get deleted, it's gonna be very charty, especially that back Urza. She's not always hitting enemies because most of the time they're dying before they reach that Urza. So at this point, wave 19, make sure to turn auto skip back on because you want enemies to be stacked up for the Resi's nuke to actually work. You'll see what I mean. So make sure that most of the units are placed. We have one Resi not placed at all. The reason for this is so we can nuke off the boss, and you'll see what I mean. So we're gonna use one Resi to apply the prime and the other Resi to nuke off. Make sure you're constantly collecting Nami's treasure chest because it is important. Now see your Griffith to bosses, and make sure your Trunks is set to bosses as well. So you see, upgrade this Resi. Quickly upgrade the other one. And yeah, the boss lost like a whole 10 million from that Resi. And now I'll just upgrade my Alucard and the boss should just get shredded. And it will be very low, you'll see. And yeah, with it being this low, we can just follow it with the spare Alucard that is not maxed. So just follow it with this Alucard and you should kill it off pretty easily. This is why I say my kills are very chuddy because I did not fully kill them off. My Resi nukes weren't that crazy and it was kind of chuddy, you know. So yeah, I keep constantly following this boss until the end, and I kill it off like that. So yeah, as long as the boss does not have a lot of HP, you can kill it off even if it does live. Yeah, so killing it off, we're fine until wave 30. The wave 30 boss is so chuddy. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for me, some enemies do leak. It's just another chuddy thing, it's just me not getting another Resi maxed out, which is kind of my fault. And I should have set my Griffith closest here at this point. And yeah, this is the issue. I managed to not kill these guys off, so I had to turn auto skip on. So yeah, I just tried it out. But you can see every other enemy after that died, so it's kind of annoying that those guys didn't leave. I should have just got my other resi down very earlier, which would have helped a lot. So yeah, because these guys are slow, you should be fine. But yeah, the wave 30 boss is kind of crazy fast, and will definitely cause you some issues. And yeah, there's not much I can even say. The wave 30 boss is quite difficult if you kill it off here. And of course, you can deal with these leaks easily from beforehand, just making sure they don't leak at all. If you can kill the wave 30 boss off them, congrats, you know. There are a lot of enemies to use for primed, so it could help a lot. Because you can see there's a lot of enemies surrounding each other, so prime could work very nicely. But yeah, it could also just not work. But yeah, after the boss spawns, I just quickly upgrade. And yeah, it's just not enough. I do a lot of damage, but it's just not enough. So yeah, I do end up dying to the mobs that did leak, and I just set all my units to pretty much last. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the run, or this chuddy run. I'll try and do a better strat soon. Please forgive me, and yeah, I hope this run does help you, for you guys see some initial ideas. So that's it for the video. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace.